man standing in his sunroof while driving his Cadillac down I-4.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Reina, your mic.
Daggone it, I'm getting sick and tired of doing that. This is like the third stream where I did that and forgot and unmuted everyone else and didn't unmute me. So I'll do it again. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my Welcome to Florida streams. We're going to celebrate 500 amazing subscribers. And the first person up on the panel with me is Mark, like with a C from the Dark Cancer. How are you, Mark? Uh-oh, I think he froze for me. Well, he'll unfreeze. There he goes.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I knew, you know, for so long, you know, it's like you were in the comment section and, you know, you always contributed. You've always been so supportive for everybody and everything. But I always knew that you had that something just by the things that you would say, and you know you had that very particular point of view and everything. So when you finally started doing your own thing, I was like, she's got it. She has got it, and I knew this guy was going to be the limit. You know what I mean? I just had a feeling.
Oh, before I forget, let me run this real quick.
Yo, chill. Don't bump the table. I appreciate it. Yo, play something I can dance to and I won't.
I had to run that.
House party. What y'all know about that? House party.
Oh, and you know what? It's funny because I swear every time I would watch the Dark Council show, that's what I would think about.
Yeah.
Because you guys just kick back, you just have a great time, and it's like all that. So exactly. I know the first time I was in the show, I was just like, I'm like talking to people like, this is cool. And I'm just talking, saying smart ass stuff and enjoying myself at the same time.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's how we get down. You know what I mean? It's like we just like to have it be one big party for everybody, just throw down bad behavior, all types of stuff. Yeah, so we're good. We like that. We like it like that.
Yeah, I like it too. So that's why I was just like, you guys are some of the biggest supporters when finally, first of all, had to put my face on camera because you were like, so Lorena, when are we going to see your beautiful face on camera? I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try it. I don't know. So then when I said it's ladies' night, I'm like, okay, all right, well, then I'll go on camera. So it kind of took a while because I guess, I don't know, for me, it's weird seeing myself on camera, probably because I had a camera shoved in my face a lot when I was younger. Because it seemed like every time I turned around, my dad had my camera in the face. Then it was a video camera in the face. And then all the other stuff in my face. So do this, do that. Because your grandparents want to see that. I'm like, I'm tired of the freaking camera in my face. And it was funny. It's like I'd see a camera and disappear. I did not want to be in front of the camera at all. But everybody is just so supportive. It's just really, it's really awesome. So it's like I can't thank you guys enough. I had no idea whatsoever. If you told me I would have hit 500 subscribers by now, I would have told you were nuts.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but you know, there's an audience there, and that's the thing. It's like, you know, you being in front of the camera, it means a lot because you just never know who you're touching, who you're inspiring, and to do what you do and to do it well. I can guarantee you there's a lot of people out there who are being, you know, inspired, enabled, and, you know, it has a great effect on everybody who's out there. Like I said, you never do know.
Thank you. That's true. That's funny. I told other people that, but you know that thing about taking your own advice, right? It's hard to do.
Yeah, I know. I was ecstatic, you know, with the face reveal. You know what I mean? Not only because you're fine, but because, you know, like I said, I knew that there's a lot of people out there who needed to see that. You know.
Well, thank you. That's cool to hear. I would not have even thought about that at
Yeah,
all.
oh, I
That means
certainly did.
that means a lot to hear that. And speaking
Yes.
of everybody out there, let me say hi to everyone in the chat or Sporking News Podcast, my co-host from TR4 and Rogue Entertainment. Hey, Sporking, he says, congrats, Queen. Well, thank you so much. And we have Angelus Draven, who says, congratulations, Lorena Creole. Have a great stream. Well deserved. Well, thank you so much, Angelus. I appreciate it.
Reina, excuse me for a minute. All right, I will be right back. I will return
No
to Vern. All right. All right.
That's okay. We'll hang on with the fort. So let's see. Hey, Storyman Jack. He says, I'm here, but have to go get the kiddo from work. No problem. So glad that you dropped in here. Literally, we have 24 people here and 28 likes already. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And Sam, hey, Sam, he says, hey, Lorena Creole, congrats on 500. Well, thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate it. Sam, the one twin from down under. And here's the other twin from down under, Nick McCabe, who says, hey, everyone, congrats, Lorena Creole, on 500 subscribers. And hold on, let me pop someone else in here. And it's the president.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's been a very, very busy day for me. And unfortunately, I won't be able to stay. Right now waiting for my ride to get here. So I got to try to handle some other business on the other side of town. Don't ask.
No problem. I'm just glad you can pop in. Mark's here, but he's not here. So
Mark with a C?
Yeah, he's here, but he's not
here.
Oh
yeah, I just see the empty thing there. What's going on with that? But yeah, I had to, but I knew I was going to make an appearance. I just got the bad news about an hour and a half ago, so I was like, "Oh God, I can't believe this." I said, "All right, just let me know, and we'll handle this." And it's a bunch of dumb shit with young kids doing young kid shit. So the elders just gotta come in there, and set shit straight.
I gotcha. But I'm just glad you're here. We're just running through.
Me too.
Chat with everybody and all of that. So let me finish going through the
chat. I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone. So
I'll read it off. We're good.
Oh, okay, good.
That is Nick McCabe. He says, "Hey everyone, congrats Lorena Creole on the 500 subscribers. Thank
500. You. My goodness, it's almost like yesterday when you got your channel popping. What the hell? Well, obviously, pretty faces do that. But the subs be ching 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 ching. But I ain't mad at you behind that shit. We could only wish like, damn, that's the only time you do take advantage of being a hot ass female, you know? Shoot, take advantage of that shit, please.
Well, I promise to use my powers for good.
Good, right? You're a superhero. God damn it. God bless you.
I will just use it for good. Use it for good. I was telling Mark, I said, man, I did not think I would be up here. I used to just hang out in the Dark Council and just talk crap in the chat and just.
You still do.
Yeah, you still do. That's never going to change. That's never going to change. That is never going to change whatsoever.
Well, it's obvious that the Dark Council had to come out here first and show our baby girl some love. So that because you a staple in our community and our show, come on, it's only right that we gonna be up here first repping.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. And there's Memes of Destruction. It says, "Hey guys, what's going on? Hey Meme, so glad you are here." Cat 44 says, "Howdy, how you doing?"
Hey, what's up, brother?
Back. Another regular, Mark the Infinitely Tired. Congrats on the
500. Wow, we got a lot of Marks running around here in the show right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a list of all which Mark are you? Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 5.
Sure, I'm gonna have to call myself Mark A. Mark AB. Shoot. The whole night was pretty much set up for me. I mean, because I was promising my subscribers I'd do a gaming streaming, but now that's out of the picture. I may need to put a tweet out there saying that I'm not gonna be able to do it just by now thinking about it. And I'm like, ugh.
Well, I did see the video you just put out. I love it. So if you folks haven't
The
seen
video?
the video that the president put up, you need to go out and watch it. Yes.
Yeah, I felt like I was rusty, but it's been a while since I put out a video instead of doing a live stream, or I'm on somebody else's live stream and stuff. So it was good to get back to the essence. And I've been meaning to talk about that thing with the rumors about Lucas coming back to save Star Wars for a while. And I made it my business to say, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it on this video. So I'm glad you liked it, honey. I mean, like I said, I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things, but not stopping yet. You know, I was just hoping to really just hang out with you for, most of the stream. But I know you're going to have a lot of guests pop in here. So it's a party. It's a celebration.
Yes, it's a party right now. It's the golden tank for the Dark Council and the Queen's Council. They get first crack first, and then open the gate to everyone else to come in.
That's
hey,
right.
Lyndon McGregor, he says, congrats on 500 subs, the Reina Creole. Thank you, Lyndon.
Oh my
And
God, 500.
Dave
That's
M, congrats. I think I got in there before you were at 100. Yes, you did. Yes, you
You know
did.
what's so funny? 500 is going to turn to 1,000 in a minute.
That's what people are telling me. I'm like, okay.
And then the new trick is getting your watch time up so you can get monetized. So whatever haters come your way because you supporting the Dark Council, and get like monetize their pain.
You know what? It's just like bring it. It's just like bring it. I think my watch time, I'm about at a quarter now, so I only have about three quarters of watch time to go. But it's like if you gonna hate, go ahead and bring it. Don't let the pretty face fool you.
That's why I'm glad I'm on your side. I don't need the headache or the drama. I was like, pretty ladies, my friends. Fugly ladies, stay in the back. Don't want it, don't need it.
Hey, Soul Assassin, he says, "Holy y'all, congrats to the 500. Thank you." And darn it, the chat. I'm getting to y'all. It's just like, I swear the chat just like up and jumped on me. I'm so
shoot, that means they care. Shit.
I know. It's just,
you want a chat that all up in the business and jumping up on you. Otherwise, that should be dead. People like, hey, how are you doing in the chat? Whatever.
StreamYard likes to mess with you. Like, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna move it up. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Hey, Karen Prime. This is one of my favorite handles. Karen Prime.
Karen Prime.
Karen
You
Prime.
thought it was a troll at first, but Karen Prime, shit, that's becoming like a staple, like Fat Steven Seagal.
I'm so proud because I spoke it into existence.
Nice.
That went into existence. Love it, love it, love it. She says that intro was fun. Congrats, Lorena, on the 500 and good evening, Mark. Yep, Mark will be right back. Glad you liked the intro. I swear, with all the video I get,
you know what? I need to ask you to do me an intro for my channel. I've been trying to get with you to do these things, and I keep dropping the goddamn ball. So that's my fault. I need to step it up. What happened to Mark?
Oh, I don't know. I guess.
All right, well that's okay because I got you all to myself anyway. That's what I really wanted anyhow. I love Mark, but first come, first serve.
Parrot Head says, congratulations on 500, Lorena. Well, thank you, Parrot Head. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah, God damn it.
Gosh, there's just so many people. There's so many people.
But but the people in the chat and those that come through, that's all testament to the love and support that you deserve. And I be the first to say that seeing you from where you started, like Drake started off at the bottom, and here you are, respected, loved in the community. You got your own Fan the Menace card. Everybody knows where you at. You're a staple in the Toxic the babe, the menace, the toxic femininity, everything. You know, people know you wherever you go, and you keep it funky. You keep it as real as as you can, and people see that day in and day out. So I can't do nothing but celebrate your success. You know, praise God, and may you have much more to come. You're gonna blow me in subs probably in another couple of months, and just like everybody does, but I don't care. you know.
It's just every sub I get, I'm just blown away. I mean, I really am, because it's just like you don't have to sub to me. You don't have to watch my stuff. And it's interesting. There's about, I think, 2/3 of the people that watch my stuff are sub to me, and a third of the people who watch my stuff aren't sub to me.
Wow, what's so funny, because you do different types of shows. I mean, you're not like pigeonholed to one type of thing, you know. I mean, God Almighty, you got the Florida stuff popping off, and I'm sitting up here like, what is so goddamn interesting in Florida? Well, only the Florida kids will know that. So, but you got a segment for them. So I can't hate. I wish I was multi-talented like that. If I could just talk about my town, the people in Abu Nas town. Oh God, I don't have the time or the patience to make them do that.
It was just something off the cuff. I said, you know what? I guess I'll do a Florida show, because
obviously that shit is paying dividends. That shit is paying dividends like a motherfucker, because people like to see weird, crazy shit that don't involve them.
And the joke always is, as soon as I start the story, it's like, all right, let me see if I got relatives that live here.
Yeah, to make sure they're not on the screen. They are not being seen. Because if they being seen, your ass is being seen. And you don't want that.
I'm like, I can only say but so much, so I don't incriminate people. I'm gonna have to hear it, I hear on Facebook, so and you put our business out in the street.
Business? Oh my God, you even sounding ghetto. You definitely here for the Florida shit.
Business out in the street. I'm like,
I can't. I can't have my business out in the street like that. Nah, cipher.
The destruction. He's saying hi to everybody. Let's see. There's a John Beck. Hey, OLRC. Sorry if I missed the beginning one. I'm trying to get through all the well wishes, because we got the president in the house at the same time. So I'm trying to read these off since he can't see it on his phone.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be catching the playback anyway, so, because I know there'll be a lot more people to come through, but at least I'm the first one out the gate, Yeah. I'm special.
I make special for the president to come on in. Mads, I just saw you. So the link is in the Dark Queens chat. So,
Oh, yeah, get these queens in here.
You get the link and hop on. I didn't forget y'all. Shout out to Tommy, who is in the chat. The moderator extraordinaire.
Moderator king. Yep, the moderator king.
Collective, love him. He's awesome. If you want comics and Transformers, I heard you are the point guy, dude.
Like I said, anytime you see Tommy moderating your live streams or whatever, you in good hands. Can't thank Tommy enough for all that he does for the community, myself included.
He does.
He's a staple. Should have a day dedicated to him, the Tommy Day.
Speaking of mods,
hi.
Hey.
Well, hello, sexy mama.
Hey, my ass fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm glad that your ass is up now.
I can't laugh because Friday Christy was supposed to have a Walmart stream, and didn't seem like, I wasn't sure if it was going to go off or not. I'm like, falling asleep now. I'm really sorry.
Girl, I don't know what kind of internet y'all have, but I have Spectrum. I'm stuck with Spectrum. It works now, but
it's bipolar. It's bipolar. When it's working, it's great. When it's not, it's all fucked up. Yeah, I'm having a problem. I'm having the same problem with my internet provider, RCN. So I'm like, ugh.
No, I have Comcast. They don't want me to quit them.
How are you doing, Abinas?
I'm doing okay. It's been a long day for me, both in and out the house all day, more or less. I'm, doing some spring cleaning. Then I'm going back out to Home Depot, and then I had to go to Walmart, your favorite place, and come on back. And I actually cooked dinner, and I was thinking I was going to be home for the duration. And I was, thinking about, okay, what I'm going to do when I get set up, because I wanted to make it all special and everything. And here I get the dreaded call. So I'm going to be out for the rest of the evening. But at the very least, I said, you know what? I can't do what I really wanted to do, but I'm going to still make my presence known. So here I am.
Well, thank you so much I know Lorena appreciates that really much.
Hell yeah.
How are you?
When you're celebrating 500 subs, you want to, like I said, you want to make it a party,
I told her ass. I said that she'd get 500 before the end of July, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's about Lorena. I'm going to say 650 by the end of this month.
That's a good call. Might be sooner. She gets the traction that she keeps getting. Might be sooner. We still got to have a ladies' night on my channel, so I still have to work on that. But we got the Dark Council stuff, and then my birthday stream is another Dark Council special, so that's gonna be bananas. So I'm hoping to put something together afterwards, because another set of bad news came my way.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, my job had finally called, and I'm going to be starting to go back to work soon.
Oh.
Right. But I'll be working from home. They're just now got to set up certain credentials for me. So I got to go to a virtual meeting on Tuesday morning. And they're going to, lay certain things out for me. What division am I going to be working in? And I'm praying to God it'll be criminal, because that's my bread and butter. I do not want to be working in federal. I do not want to be working in juvenile and dealing with, law guardians and child abuse and all that. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to stick to the bad boys,
I will say this, when speaking from someone who is 85% working from home, when you have those meetings, if you want to make sure if you don't want your camera on, make sure that damn thing is off.
Yes.
Yeah.
It stays off.
Or when you click on the Zoom link, make sure it's muted and you're not playing Super Mario Brothers.
What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's pretty much
or you're vacuuming, or you're listening to country music.
Oh my God, that's just a little bit too tacky. The vacuuming is one thing, but when you start listening to country music when you're supposed to be in a meeting, that's really tacky.
My favorite is when somebody's yelling at their kids.
I kind of figured I thought I was going to be called back in, after, this month and stuff, but I don't know. I got the call and I was like, damn, this soon? Let me at least enjoy the summer a little bit more, but yeah, well, hey, you gotta make payroll worth it at this point.
Yeah.
But I said, no, that's fine, because they're gonna send me 2 laptops and a phone.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't have to use anything on my computer, but they remote set me up on my computer just so I could read my emails. I got like 6,920 emails. I'm not reading all of that. That shit is getting deleted. I may cherry pick and see what was going on, but like I said, nobody's in the office, and and I've been out of the loop for a while. So, so now that my time is going to be probably spent when I do start working, that means it pretty much going to be like 8:30 to 4:30, and you got to remote sign in and this, that, whatever. But the beauty of it is that it's not, the type of work that I do is not, for lack of a better word, it's not nonstop. At certain points, things will, ease up and everything will be cool and I can chill out and whatnot. I'll probably catch a movie and then clock out at 4:30.
Please, I take naps.
Power naps do work. Yeah.
Naps. I have my noontime movie. I'm like, what am I going
to say?
Oh, shit.
While I'm working at the same time, I have my email and Microsoft Teams on my daggone phone now. So it sounds like you have a sweet setup.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have me a sweet setup too. I may have to get like another table or
Hmm.
something, but I'll worry about that. Like I said, I just got to get through this meeting next Tuesday for them to, to sit me down and tell me, okay, what's gonna be happening. But
Right.
in the meantime, I'm still enjoying the freedom, getting paid, and just chilling.
Hey, we got 33 people watching and 45 likes. Oh my goodness. Let me
Yeah,
take another stab here at the chat, you guys. Lady Miss says hello, Lorena Creole. Swinny Flowers, thank you, my dear. Qui-Gon Gimli says congratulations. Thank you so much. Let's see.
Qui-Gon Gimli. That's a cool ass name.
That, that I was like, I almost said Jen. I'm like, wait, no, Gimli. That's pretty cool. And let's see, we have Parrot Head. Hey, Parrot Head, how you doing? And there's Runner Studios. How are you? He says, congrats on the 500, Lorena Creole. You are awesome. Thank you so
Damn right
much.
she is. Damn right she is.
So much. Derek McManus says, congrats on the 500 subs. Thank you so much, Derek. Another monster says, sup, y'all. Sup, another monster.
What's up, another monster?
Karen Prime says, Abu handling his business.
I got the Karen Prime. You already know. I ain't trying to see the manager no time fucking soon. I'm gonna stay on my grind. Keep it gully, and and everybody gonna love my work performance.
That's right. And
Shoot,
James,
if I gotta have a Karen on my ass, you better be fine as motherfucking hell. You want to send me to the manager? Take me to your interrogation room first, so we can handle it, talk about it a little bit more. Then we go to the manager.
hey, James Clark, artist, he says, congrats. So congrats. Thank you so much. Let's see. And Fat Steven Seagal beat up Ryan Johnson says, I love you, Reina and Abu.
That Steven Seagal, let me tell you something. In the short time that I've known you, man, you have provided a lot of laughs and great commentary. But you just been a staple in our little home, man. And I hope you still hang around and like I said, just bless us with your presence and your humor and your wit. Because, like I said, good people are hard to find, man, and you are fast becoming one of them. So God bless, man.
I like fat Steven Seagal, but sometimes when he makes a comment and it's towards me, I'm like, bruh, really?
I mean, when we gotta ask him to tone it down, he does. I mean, like I said, he ain't one of those dudes that his humor is so out of control that we'd have to like say something and then he get all funky about it. You're like, nah, man, it's like you push the buttons, but you don't take it too far, and you just keep it even, Steven.
Mhm.
That's what it's all about, having balance.
Yeah. Yeah, I still can't get that meme out of my head, but the toaster, the WD-40, and Donald
What are y'all
Glover
talking
as,
about?
as Lando Calrissian.
That's the what I just the fact of just having them do Lando Calrissian the way that they did, and you think we supposed to accept anything that Disney fucking puts out? That's why I did the video today. George Lucas is the man that's going to save us all, because other than that, ain't nothing going to pop off. I know about the Mandalorian and blah, but they throwing everything in the kitchen sink at us to make sure something sticks, but they still losing money. Nobody's going to the parks. Nobody's getting this. Nobody's getting that.
Hey,
Nobody's not going to the
Thomas.
movies. So,
And people that talk. Hey, Thomas, how are you?
hey, Thomas.
Hail, Christy. Hail, Lorena. Lorena,
Hi.
I just really wanted to come on and say congratulations on 500 subs. You're going to get to 1,000 before anyone expects. Keep it going with all your reviews of Muppets Now and your other reviews, and just keep on pounding it out. You're going to get there. Hashtag we rise together, like the great Stephen Enema Walton says.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Yes,
Very
thank
welcome.
you. Tom, if you are not subscribed to Thomas, please subscribe to Thomas. He is the heart and soul of the Fandom Menace. So please do sub to him. Matter of fact, he hit 500 subs, like 2 days ago? And had some epic stream with I think John Talks was on there. I think Neurotic was on there. It was
nice.
Jeremy was on there. He had a star-studded stream. So I'm so glad to hear that.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to get going. I just wanted to pop in and say congratulations.
Well, thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words too.
No worries, no worries. All right, have a good night, all.
Hey,
All
bye.
right.
Thomas. Up
Let's-
and up, how are you not hot outside?
Actually, it's a little bit on the humid side, but it's tolerable. It's
Ugh.
tolerable. I'm gonna be in the AC as soon as my ride gets here, so you know. So I'm dressed appropriately. Got some shorts and you know a little flip flops. You know, because I don't assume I'm gonna be doing anything you know physically strenuous, but it's just one of those things.
And here's Mexican Iron Man who says, hey, congrats on the 500. You're the winner of a complimentary 5-pack of Mexican Iron Man virtual tacos and salsa with private salsa pole lap dance by Mexican Iron Man.
Wow. I'll be stepping away from that. I'm gonna excuse myself from that part. I'm gonna slide to the left. You know, that's in yours and Christie's preview right there.
But you know, Mexican Iron Man, you know, no corn tortillas, right? Flour tortillas, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Runner Studios, how you doing?
I'm good.
Cooper, what the hell are you wearing?
Is he wearing the Bane mask?
No, this is not a Bane mask. This is No, I just got done playing Ghost of Tsushima on my channel.
Oh.
I'm taking this off.
There, much better.
Yeah, I was confused there.
Oh God, my nose. Yeah, I'm good. I just got done streaming Ghost of Tsushima on my channel.
That game looks amazing.
It's incredible.
Do they have it for PC or?
No, it's only PS4 exclusive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't
But
have PS4, so.
I think you can play it on the PS5 when that comes out.
When is that coming out?
It should be coming out around the holidays this year.
PS2.
I got a PS3 that
I have a
wants to
PS3
shoot
as
itself
well.
in the head because it's just tired of me trying to get it to do stuff.
I bought a used one last year for $100.
Not bad.
It still works.
Yeah, mine works. It's just sometimes the power button, it's like it won't turn on, and I don't know what the heck magic I had to work to get it to come back on again.
Like we used to do with the old Nintendo, blow on those cartridges to try to pretend that it's going to work.
Like, what the heck is going on? So yeah, I'm probably gonna break down and get the PS5.
Well, I'm gonna stay with the PS4. I mean, my oldest daughter wants the PS5. My youngest daughter, you know, wants a PS whatever. But I'll probably get her the 4. You know, since it'll be cheap by the time you know the holidays come around. And I'm buying my kids all types of stuff, but I'm not getting it for myself. So what's wrong with that picture?
I thought about getting a Switch, but they're so expensive.
You can't even find them around now because of quarantine.
Oh no! Yeah, quarantine kill all that.
I mean, I don't have one, but I think Geeks and Gamers. I mean, the way they're doing their Mario Kart stuff, it's like it's making me want to get a Switch, but I can't.
Yeah, I want one because I wanted to get one for my sister because my nephew and my nieces might get my PS3 because my one nephew, he's 3, but we played Lego Star Wars. And this dude, he's always moving. He was playing Lego Star Wars. You didn't hear a freaking peep out of this dude. He was he's like, Auntie, how do I do this? How do I do this? I want to be R2 now. I want to be 3PO now. And he just loved it. So he'll probably wind up getting.
Dude, Lego Star Wars, man, that was the shit back in the day.
Yes.
That was the shit back in the day.
And it followed the storylines of each episode pretty close.
Yeah, the complete saga. Yeah, it did it as best as they can. I loved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me talk some more. Hey, Makini90, she says congratulations on the 500, Lorena. And also, again, I always have to keep plugging this artwork. So when you see my thumbnails for my videos on my channel, That's McKinney's artwork. That's on the thumbnail.
Yeah,
So.
I told McKinney, I was like, bro, you really just ripping it up with these artwork. And I said, maybe one day can I get something like that so I can rock shoes. If anything, I need to get merch.
Because I'm gonna put that on merch eventually.
Yeah, you got to, because then I'm gonna buy that in a heartbeat. In a hard fucking beat.
Lady Miss says, hello, Lorena Creole. Congrats on the
Yeah,
500.
you couldn't even pronounce your own damn name.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh my gosh, it's freaking awful. Thank you so much, my dear. And let me see, am I finally caught up? I'm looking for new ones. Oh my gosh, let's see. You can ask to see my manager in your dreams, Abu. You'll be waking up with a smile.
Yeah. Shit, I'll be happily trying to get in trouble for no reason at all.
Hey man, she says Abu Nas is hot anywhere. And Wookiee Supremacy, I did see you earlier. It says gotta go mod later. All congrats, Lorena. Thanks so much, Wookiee. I'm so sorry I'm just not getting to you, but thank you so much for dropping in. And I think I got the Sub-Zero mask.
It is a Sub-Zero mask.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Mortal Kombat. It's a little too dark to be a Sub-Zero mask, so you could say it's a Noob Saibot-ish kind of mask.
But it's in the Mortal Kombat universe, so it still counts.
It absolutely is. I love Mortal Kombat.
Me too. Oh my goodness.
That was my favorite game.
Yeah, I played that for the Super Nintendo. I was on God mode. God mode. I was up here turning into Scorpion. I go Scorpion, and then I do the finishing move. Then because I was so quick, the fatality. I hit with Scorpion. Then I do then I transform into Sub-Zero, freeze him, and then I go Liu Kang because I was Shang Tsung. So I changed it to them and then did the bicycle kick for the fatality. It was great. Good time.
I remember when the Mortal Kombat movie came out because not only because George Clinton did the soundtrack, okay, but that whole fight with Scorpion and how he pulled the mask off his face, I said, "Dang!"
The one with Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage is an hero.
I like the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah,
that's a classic right there.
Absolutely. I hated Annihilation. Fuck that movie.
I didn't like it.
God, no. As soon as they killed off Johnny Cage, I'm like, what? Like,
why am I here?
Like you know this movie. You know this movie's gonna be bad. Like this movie's gonna be bad.
Johnny Cage was a staple, man. I just love the packaging and the sunglasses. The 90s aviator shades was the shit back then. So man, Johnny Cage rocking that to the fullest.
Mortal Kombat.
Hey, author Stephen Walton.
What's up, Stephen?
Author Stephen Walton in the house.
Yes. Yeah. I think his Indiegogo just wrapped up, right?
Oh,
I believe so, for volume 1. So if you're like me and you're too lazy to read sometimes, you can get it from Audible, which is what I did. So volume 1 of the Fandom Menace volumes. Got to check that out. And here's Nerd Cookies. She says author Stephen Walton.
Nerd Cookie in the house.
Yes.
Annihilation gave us Ray Park. Who was Ray Park? Was it? Was it? What the hell's his name? Damn it! I forgot that guy's name.
I forget who he was in Annihilation.
God damn it! I forgot that. I forgot.
Noob Saibot or something.
Noob Saibot. No, I don't. My one guess would be Ermac. I don't know. I mean, I hate that most of these characters just have cameos and they're not a big deal. Like they treated Rain like shit in that movie. Oh, and the funniest thing about Annihilation is when Rain said Cabal and Stryker are the greatest defenders of Earthrealm. I'm like, what?
No love for Jax? No love for Jax? Oh,
Yeah,
y'all got
Jax is more powerful than both of them.
I
I mean,
no love for the Jax, man.
I mean, Cabal. I mean, he's really fast and all that, and I like Cabal. I think he's a cool character, kind of
Right.
underrated. But Stryker, he's just a freaking cop.
Matt says it was his first.
I mean, he made it to the roster somehow, but yeah, he's just an ordinary cop.
Wait. Author Stephen Walton says he was Reptile.
Oh, he was Reptile?
Yeah, okay.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie. So I don't know.
Reptile.
I thought the Liu Kang Reptile fight was cool. I love the theme song for that one too. It was great.
Hey, Purple Valkyrie. I think I missed you, so I'm sorry I did that. And Orange Hat Reviews.
Hey, what's up,
Orange Hat? What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Orange Hat. Every other Friday, and I think this Friday coming up, we review the Harry Potter movies. So now we're on the third movie, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is.
I know I want to get back to some Game of Thrones stuff pretty soon. So I've been seeing y'all guys tearing it up, you know, in certain streams and everything. So I'm ready to get my head back into that arena.
Yeah, we'll get back into that. And let me see.
Yeah. Have you guys played like the latest like Mortal Kombat games, like that reboot?
I haven't played it. If they didn't have it for the PC, because I don't have consoles, so
I feel like they'd have it for PC. I think. I'm not.
I may have to check it out again. I know. I was thinking they didn't have it for the PC. Behind.
No, I have the three like newest ones. Was it Mortal Kombat, and then there's X and 11. Yeah.
So Orange Hat Review says right Reptile, but also Raiden's fight double. Also, before I forget, as I am not monetized yet, I do have a tip jar over on Stream Elements. So I have it kind of rolling on a crawl around the bottom, and I know Tommy has probably put it in the chat already. So if you want to support my channel until I get monetized, you can definitely hit the chip jar. So that's really cool. So
I still gotta set that up.
Yeah, it's awesome. I found that out from Loki.
I did set up Streamlabs tip jar already when I stream games and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'm upset that I can't stream because the plan was for me to stream Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but and speaking of the devil, okay, I gotta get going, everybody.
All right.
Hey, see you, man. Hey, it was nice to meet you, Abu Nas.
Yeah, pleasure here, my brother. Pleasure. Ladies, have a wonderful stream. Lorena, congrats on 500. I love you. Let's get it over to 1,000 so we can rock the spot some more, huh?
Right. Thank you. Ladies' night on your channel soon.
Absolutely. Check y'all later. Have a good
one. Hey, man.
Okay. Who else do we have? Oh my gosh.
We have John Streams Porn.
That is such a great fucking name. You've never seen that, Lorena?
You didn't see that stream? Oh my god. I clipped it, but I can't show it here, but I can send it to you. It's so funny.
I have no idea what the whole thing was for.
Oh, you don't know what it was?
No.
Okay. I'll give you 2 words. Ray Park. Ray Park.
Who the hell is Ray Park?
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Yeah.
What did he do?
You don't know what happened?
No, because I don't give 2 shits about celebrities, so I just leave it alone.
I didn't either, and it landed in my Twitter stream, and I wish it hadn't.
Okay.
Oh my God, he has a sex tape or something.
I'll go a little bit longer. Ray Park Instagram. I'll say that much.
You can put it in a private chat, Runner.
Oh man, I'll just send you the video.
But is it? But weren't we just talking about Ray Park being on Mortal Kombat though?
Well, he apparently he did the stunts and stuff just like he did for Darth Maul and all that, but or the fight scenes or whatever. But no.
Hey Bone, I don't think I said hi to you.
Tommy,
Something,
kiss my grits. I see that comment.
You need Tommy to want it. I've seen Ray at cons. He's an amazing guy. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I met him once. He was pretty cool. He was shorter than I thought he was gonna be, but he was really cool when I met him.
I'd rather not give out too much because I don't want this.
No, don't worry about it.
No, I don't want this stream to get taken down.
No, yeah, because I'm already on their short list.
Because the John streaming porn thing, that like he had to take that stream down. I think it was on one of the Fantastic Four streams.
Oh wow,
that stinks.
Lord,
and I saw it live, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta like screen record this real quick. And then he took it down, and they went back in live.
Let's see. He doesn't sit at the table, but stands and interacts with fans and spins the staff around for pics. That is true. He didn't just sit down at the table. He actually jumped over the table to take a picture with me when I saw him in London, and he was joking with the other Maori guys at the convention. It was just like a big group of guys, and they really didn't stay at their tables. They just kept taking pictures with fans and then photo bombing other people's pictures with the fans. It was really fun time. That's really cool. Fun time. Let me see. Corey Cochran, hey, he says congrats one more time. I got to go finish painting my living room. Well, thank you, Corey, so much for joining us. Oh my gosh, 35 people watching and 57 likes. I think this is like the most people I've had watching. This is awesome. He is at least good to fans. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Ray Park is a sweetie. It's messed up. Yeah, it is. It is really. Up. Just tell her to read my comments silently. Oh, okay. I get. But you can read Nick McCabe's comment, Christy. You sure Ray Park's a Sith? He's a super nice guy. Yeah, he's super nice guy. I'm super nice, and that's why people don't believe I'm a Slytherin, but I actually am. Let's see. And 1990 is with
hey. Just wanted. I saw the stream. I saw the link that you posted on Twitter, so I figured to just pop in.
You posted the StreamYard link on Twitter?
You mean the group chat?
I put it in the group chat.
It was in the
fandom wave group chat.
I almost freaked out.
Yeah, I saw it.
that group chat has a lot of people in it. It's awesome.
I don't know if that was meant for the rest of the group. So
that was meant for if I post the StreamYard link in a group chat, that's for everybody in the group chat to come in. So sometimes, most of the time I will. If I'm having a celebration stream, kind of like as a courtesy, I let the Queen's Council and the Dark Council have first crack at the first 30 minutes.
Gotcha.
And then after that, I just put it in our other networking group chat, and whoever wants to pop in, can pop on, plug their channels, talk the crap,
Stephen Walton thought that I was the youngest in the fourth wave group chat.
I saw that.
No, because I was talking about, because he mentioned it on Culture Casino stream. I'm like, hey, can I join in? And then he's like, well, you are kind of underage and blah blah blah. He's like, but I'll add you in. And then I look who's on. And I'm like, you know, I'm older than Giovanna, right? Like I'm a year older, so you can't really call me the young one.
Hey,
Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? Reina, congratulations on reaching that 500 finally. You worked hard to get there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Tommy, thank you for being on my chat today.
Hey, no problem. No problem, Runner. If I didn't actually get an invite from the Means of Destruction, I would have actually stayed longer, but, it is what it is.
And by the way, no, I am not as bad as Jay. I'm better than Jay. Anyone else can be better than Jay in that game, okay? I just need to point that out.
Which game? Ghost
of Tsushima.
Oh.
You know how you've seen Drunk 3PO play the game, right?
I haven't seen him play.
No.
No, it's hard to watch him play it. And Tommy in the chat was saying, "Hey, you're going Jay level boomer." I'm like, no, do not compare me to Jay. Because here's the thing about Jay. He actually has his game on easy mode. I have mine on medium mode, so I'm actually doing something right.
And he still dies?
And he still dies, yes.
Dang.
And I know how to attack bears, and he doesn't. He doesn't know how to use the dodge button. But we like Drunk 3PO. He should probably just stick to Lego games, though.
We do, but he puts himself out there, so you know.
Yeah.
If you're not slaying that game, folks are going to talk about you. Hey, Storyman Jack.
Hey, hang on.
George Big Dick Lucas. How you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to fix my green screen I don't have up right now.
Good night, Purple Valkyrie. She says good night. All well done. Reina Creole, I'm passing 500. You are awesome. Thank you, Purple Valkyrie.
There we go.
Follow her on Twitter. I see her in Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I love that show in the mornings because that's a stream I can actually catch on a regular. So thanks so much for coming, my dear. And Matt says we love Drunk, just not for his gaming. Yeah. That is a true statement.
Well, I don't know about that because his gaming is so bad. It's actually more enjoyable to watch because you know he's going to mess it up really bad.
I keep missing his gaming stream, so maybe I'll drop in on one to just be the peanut gallery.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. If you like watching train wrecks, you will love watching Drunk 3PO play games. That's all I got to say on that.
Christy, what did you just share with me?
Look at that! I saw it on Twitter. Rennie just reposted it. And I had to mute myself because I was laughing.
Okay, I'll show it in a minute. Hold on a second. Hey, AFK Bard, and hello, Shellback.
Celebrate good times.
Come on.
It's a celebration. Congratulations, my Creole queen.
Thank you, Shellback. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I didn't mean to drown you out there, AFK.
Oh, no. I didn't want to step over your singing there. That was beautiful.
Wonderful.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Hello, Angry Vader. Thanks for joining us. So let me pop up here what Christy... I'm already laughing, but...
A hand changes everything.
She said I cannot see it.
Oh, I did not want to see that.
You just ruined the image of Rocky 3 for me.
Yes. And I love that movie.
Dude,
It's not the best one, but I love it.
Well, see, that was actually behind the scenes from Jungle Fever 2. Sadly, it never got made, though.
I thought it was the 2019 remake.
Oh, well.
So the trash talking that Clubber Lang was doing at the press conference was actually meant for him.
Yeah.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
Oh.
That was just foreplay. Yeah.
Well, what does my son call it? Old person pop culture. That's what he calls it.
Wow.
I can't remember that movie for some reason. I know I've seen it. I have seen it.
Well, I tell this story all the time. The first movie I ever saw, my parents took me to a drive-in theater, and it was Star Wars. No, it wasn't A New Hope. It was Star Wars in a drive-in theater. I was 3 years old. I was 3 years old. And
man, I missed the drive-in theaters. I missed them badly. They were great.
We have two locally. They're showing all kinds of 80s movies right now. And they're packed every night.
And they have these pop-up ones that are showing up too, where they just have like a big inflatable screen or whatever, and you just drive your car up there. And I heard Walmart is going to start doing drive-ins too.
No, really?
Girl, yes.
Well, you know what? I mean, this is maybe this is just my thoughts on it. But if they still had drive-in theaters like nationally, like they used to right now, with all this stuff going on with this virus, probably the movie theaters wouldn't be suffering quite as much as they're actually doing now, not having the regular theaters open because of social distancing and all that trash.
And I promise you, if those theaters were there and they were open, Hollywood would be making movies. The reason they're not making movies is because there's no place to show them.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to lose all the money on streaming services.
So yeah, this is the real deal. Walmart is transforming 160 of its parking lots into drive-in theaters.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is going to be the cheapest freaking concessions because I already get my concessions from Walmart, so I can sneak it in the theater.
But what are they going to call it, though?
Well, no, this is perfect because
Walmart
it's not
theater?
only concessions.
They
You
just
can
said
get like somebody to go in for food and end up buying slippers.
that's a good point because I bring a blanket to the movie theater because I'm always cold. So that'd be cool. So they're
Lorena.
Yeah.
Lorena. Are they actually going to close off part of their stores' parking lots, or are they going to take like some of their stores that they closed down and turn them into drive-in theaters?
That's an interesting question because it just says beginning in August, the retailer is converting 160 of its U.S. store parking lots into drive-in movie theaters. So probably part of their parking lot. I mean, it might be, you know how there's always that one side of parking at Walmart that nobody's at? It's probably what they're going to use.
Not my Walmart. It's always packed.
Or I'm thinking maybe even where they have the truck deliveries in the back. They might use that portion if they're not, getting deliveries. I'm just guessing.
I actually have 4. I actually have 4 drive-ins within, I think, 100 miles of me.
That's not bad. The nearest one for me is over 150 miles away.
Well, yeah, but that's just a hop and a skip in your state.
I know, right?
Walmart's drive-in after midnight double horror.
You ain't lying.
I live in Texas. Everything's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
That Christy, that could definitely open up a whole new segment for you now.
Yeah.
Walmart drive-ins after dark.
Yeah. People at Walmart theater. Yeah.
Walmart is scary enough.
You can live stream it.
Yeah, you can do a watch party in your car.
Closest one to mine is like 17-minute drive away, so it's really close.
Dang it, memes. And look who is in the chat. ABC. Hey, he says congrats on 500 subs, Lorena Creole. Thank you so much, dude.
I do have to give credit to Tommy. That last news video I did where I dressed up like a clown, I used an image from his one of his Stephen Walton commercials to have a commercial break during the newscast. You know, like the old school where they would stop and just read the advertisement and then go back. I did that. I pulled it up. It was great.
Bone, that's a good point. He says Walmart closes early now because of the virus. Maybe they'll start playing movies after they close. That is a good point.
Most, at least the ones I've gone to here, especially in the height of the summer, they don't start the first movie until about 9 o'clock at night. So.
Yeah, it's actually kind of difficult to be able to play a movie because the projector really needs a lot of it. It can't have all that extra light on there to be able to project onto the screen. So,
yeah, this is true. Like even at because I know I've seen them at Disney where they'll have like the inflatable screen, but yeah, they don't start till like 9 o'clock at night or so to make sure it's dark enough. But I would love to do that to go to a drive-in.
I've been to
Stranded at the drive-in. Branded.
I was able to watch all the Star Wars movies at a drive-in theater.
Nice.
All the ones that matter. Anyway. Yeah.
All the ones.
All the good ones.
Well, I'm just done with Disney. It doesn't exist for me anymore.
It's, oh God, it's kind of like because I have to record my review for the first episode of the Muppets, and I'm just like, this is Disney Muppets, like Disney Star Wars.
Is it that bad?
It's not bad. It's not excellent. I mean, the pilot, it's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't go out of my way to see it. If it came on, I wouldn't turn it off. But the pilot, the premise is pretty good. I mean, Scooter, before, he was the showrunner getting the live show started. Now he's the showrunner kicking off the live stream of the show. So it's kind of like, I call it like a tech refresh, doing it. So instead of Muppets running around and calling each other and whatever, they're all using Microsoft Teams now, pretty much.
Oh, so they're doing Zoom meetings and stuff.
Yeah, like you see the process of what's going on. So if you've ever worked in Zoom or Microsoft Teams or whatever, you pretty much get that vibe. So instead of getting everybody pushed onto the stage to do their bit, it's like people half-assed uploading their shows, but they weren't quite ready to go. But Scooter's
so like us? Like
yeah.
us?
Pretty much like us. And there is, and I'm saving it for my review, but there is a really cool Easter egg that's in there. And I had to watch it 3 times until I finally pictured it. So if they stick doing the same thing like this one Easter egg, they should be okay. Again, it's never going to be like the original Muppets. The only way that's going to happen is if Disney sells off the Muppets, and considering Disney is bleeding money, maybe they'll do that. But
I don't know. Ever since they had Kermit and Miss Piggy break up, I'm looking at them with a little bit of side eye.
I can't forgive them for that, because Kermit is the one that Piggy's. They're just off kilter without each other. So I was not happy when that happened at all.
Oh, see, I was the one who was cheering them on when they got broken up, because honestly, they've had the most healthy relationship over the years, and I was just like, what, good for Kermit to go off and do his thing, and for Piggy to focus on her job, because they seem pretty miserable.
But I mean, they were one of the first interracial relationships. Okay, come on.
Interspecial. Thank you.
Interspecial, actually.
Well, whatever.
But I think I would have been able to take it better if they didn't do it in one movie and then boom, all of a sudden they're broken up. I didn't like that. If they would have waited until the second movie, where it was your classic, okay, we're getting a divorce and we're splitting up, I probably would have been able to forgive that. But don't give me the first movie and the first thing I find out is, what do you mean they broke up? Literally all my friends were like, they freaking broke up, Kermit and Miss Piggy. What the hell?
They should have done it Ross and Rachel style. It's like, we're taking a break. We're taking a break.
We're taking a break.
From what it kind of sounds like, it sounds like the show is fine. It's just, it has that stench of Disney. And nowadays, whenever you hear it's like something that's like under Disney, that's not really a positive sign. It kind of it just kind of dwindles a bit.
Yeah, because I think I had said this. It kind of was in parts, but again, it would have been good to see that, because if Sesame Street can take on things like AIDS and divorce and stuff like that, I can't see why they couldn't have taken the time to show that. So what I was saying about the Muppets and Disney, ever since Disney purchased that IP, they haven't really done anything with it. And the Muppets Vision 3D in the parks, the film is so old, and it's, you can tell it's like fraying, and the picture isn't as vibrant as it used to be, and they need to fix that. And it seems like they don't. It's like they don't want to do it. And I actually got a survey from Disney about that. And I'm like, I don't know what tech you need to put in there, but you need to fix that, because the whole thing is hilarious, but it's just like, this film looks really old. It looks really, really old. But yeah, Disney, they don't know what to do with that IP. Just like with Disney Star Wars, they don't know what the heck to do with it. They don't know what I'm like, how can you? Universal does a better job, I think, with their IPs than Disney.
Well, Lorena, I mean, quite honestly, this is typical of Disney. Disney's always taken franchises and every IP that they've ever garnered and every story they've ever taken from somebody else. And when they did it, they retold it their way. So they've always taken the original scripts of everything and they've changed it and altered it so dramatically that somebody who knew the original stories would not recognize it in the Disney version. So this is really nothing really that surprising coming out of them, at least not for me.
Yeah, but used to, you know, you'd be like, "Oh, it's a new Disney movie."
Yeah, you'd be excited. You'd be like,
and now it's like, "Oh, it's a new Disney movie."
You know, I could see if like they did a reinterpretation. It's kind of like how I liked Frozen, and I knew the original story, so I knew that. So I didn't mind what they did with Frozen because they actually did a good job. So in that way, they did. But with IPs with fan bases, I guess that's the distinction I would make. With IPs with fan bases, it's like they don't know what the frick to do with it, except destroy it because they're not storytellers anymore. I tell people Disney is not about storytelling the way that they used to be. Now it's about merchandising, how much merchandise they can push.
pray to God they don't buy up the Phantom Menace.
They might actually have to sell Star Wars.
Yeah, Lorena
first. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tamara.
No, I was going to say, Lorena, that's actually the funny thing about Star Wars. When you look back on the history of that, where all the original money was made wasn't so much in the movies. It was all off the merchandising. And, you know, George Lucas was extremely irritated that he got boned when he made that deal with Kenner. I mean, he got screwed on that deal because he was only getting like, what was it, like somewhere in between 5 to maybe 10 or so percent. What's going on, Culture? I mean, he really did not get a good deal, not at all. And I think that's one thing that Disney misses. It wasn't just about the merchandising for that, because they thought that they could just snatch up this IP and then they were going to continue making money off the merch like Lucas did. But they forgot that it was the fans that were actually purchasing that, the people who loved the stories and loved the franchise as it was. And they just completely forgot about that, and they just seen dollar signs out of all the merchandise that they could make.
But it was the storytelling and the good movies that moved the merch.
Exactly. Because another point is, and I noticed this especially on Shop Disney, and I'm probably going to see it when I'm down there in about 2 weeks. The Star Wars merchandise that moves the fastest, even at Target, is the old school stuff. No one wants the new stuff. At Target, they're surfing the shelf, stripping them clean. The 40th anniversary display they had for The Empire Strikes Back, strip clean.
Yep.
I will have you know, I bought a Rose Tico for 70 cents.
Did you buy like a whole store of them, like what Ethan Van Sciver did though?
Yeah. Did you set one on fire? Did you set one on fire yet?
No, that was the Holdo figure that was set on fire.
That was the sexiest potato sack uniform ever. Okay.
Well, I can tell you that.
Go ahead, Culture.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, my man.
Suspect what really happened is Disney got a hold of Star Wars and said, how can we optimize the money? What can we do? And somebody said, well, look at Twitter, all this identity politics. We need a woman. We need her to be strong. We need all this stuff because that's what social media is blowing up about. And then they couldn't take their foot off the pedal. That's what it was.
Okay, so
just like Thelma and Louise, huh?
So basically, story make about focus group.
Well, I've just worked with corporations before with things that I've written, and that's what they do. They focus group, and they ask questions, and they use these social media outlets to do it. And the only people they're talking to are these crazy people.
So, Culture, what were you saying?
I can say that that first of all, Disney knew what they were doing when they bought Lucasfilm for sure. They overpaid for Lucasfilm by about $1.5 billion. They did that willfully. There was a reason. The goal was to acquire Lucasfilm and all of its associated properties, including Industrial Light and Magic and all the production facilities, because they absolutely wanted to expand Star Wars, Indiana Jones, etc. Now, what happened was they overpaid. They gave George a pretty good deal. There were some other things that have not been talked about that they can't do anything to yet because George is still alive. Now, I will tell you that merchandise for Lucasfilm was worth about $13 billion over time. Just merch. And that's what Disney was buying, the opportunity to sell merch to add to that total. Now, what happened was, instead of purchasing for the reasons stated, which was to get the little boys, because Lorena will agree that was made a very strong point by Uncle Bob when they acquired Lucasfilm. They were going after the boys. They had the girls. Mm-hmm. They were going after the boys. But the person they put in charge of that was not her game. And that's how we ended up where we are now. And it wasn't with Bob signing off, although he was very excited to see the rushes from The Force Awakens. He thought the story was interesting. The character that Bob was told about in relation to Finn was different than what showed up on screen and then in the subsequent movies. So, because that was more the direction that Bob was excited about, not the Rey stuff. So,
and how awesome would that have been?
It would have been amazing to have two Jedi. Would have been really cool. Yeah,
and one of them a person of color.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, culture. Yes. The one thing that I would like to point out, and I think everybody always winds up missing this, is when Disney actually made that deal with Lucas, they did not really pay as much as everybody thinks that they did, because they gave so much to him in the way of stocks. Now, they didn't pay for the stocks. That didn't cost them any money. So what they actually paid to him in cash was only like, what was it, like $2.2 billion? That was all they really paid to him. And whatever extras that Bob Iger gave him for all the script work that he already had laid out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which wasn't all that much. That wasn't really what they were after. They were just after everything that was ancillary, everything they could get their hands on that was related to Lucasfilm, because believe me, all their production facilities, ILM in particular, Disney had been making use of ILM for a decade and a half. So that's what they were anxious to stop paying for that and just have it in house. So it's very interesting, and you're 100% right, Tommy. There were a lot of share grants involved in that deal, but those share grants, they appreciated substantially in value. And George gave a giant chunk of money to charitable organizations. I mean, the man is a good man. So it's a shame and shameful what Disney did to his property. But Disney, as you guys were talking about before I rolled my little tiny butt in here, they take other people's IPs, they do with them what they will, and you ultimately end up with something that's not quite what it was when the original creator had it, which was the number one thing that Travers was worried about with Mary Poppins. I mean, they made a movie out of that, and Disney even made the movie about this, what they do to other people's stuff. So it like I said, it is what it is. But when you sell anything that you create and hand it to somebody else, just accept that it will never be the same again. And I think that was a hard pill for George to swallow.
I think so. What Qui-Gon Gimli said, Disney doesn't know what to do with any of the IPs they have. Yes, that's true. And it's even been remarked on several times by the investors in the investors calls, which there's one now on Tuesday coming up for 3 earnings. Yeah, Culture and I were talking about that. It's going to be a trip. But the investors keep asking Iger about his plans, especially for the Star Wars IP, and he never gives a straight answer about it. So you're absolutely right. Another monster, Disney sucks, so does Ohio.
That hurt. That really hurt.
I'm pimping Disney. Let's put it this way: the stock could freaking crash. I'd still make money. Okay, that's how early. Yeah, that's how early I bought in.
I'm gonna say that Disney's thing I think is that they figured out a long time ago that people like remakes of their stuff. And so they've been doing it forever and people have liked it. And they've encountered a problem with Star Wars where it doesn't work. And they're like, well, wait, you like all of these things. We put this in this movie. And then they just kept trying and they failed horribly on Star Wars. Like, it's the first time that they actually have to think ahead. And every time they come up with a new idea, it's for a prequel. Like, they're like, oh, well, we could do this old thing instead.
Well, what I would add to that is I do know with some of the movies that they were doing remakes so much that it was degrading the brand, like the godforsaken Cinderella 3. I'm like, what the frick is this about? Lion King 1.5 was the exception, probably because of Nathan Lane. That was freaking hysterical, and it was a different take. So they did good with that. But things like Pocahontas 2, Cinderella 2.
Oh, the straight to DVD Disney sequel.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Lion King 1.5.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie Multiplicity? Because that's what Disney is. It's the idea that you clone yourself over and over again until the older ones
keep doing it. Let's keep, pushing princess merchandise, keep pushing it out there. And it was a moneymaker. Don't get me wrong, because I bought some of it. But go ahead.
In a limited way. No, in a limited way. The shot-for-shot remakes were successful. The alterations of the story, when they start to do that with these remakes, that's where they're running into trouble. And the amount of money that those films are earning has gone down steadily. And I will tell you right now, Mulan was going to tank. It was going to be a tank. Because once the American audience saw the massive changes that they made to the film and the removal of, the cute little dragon dude replaced with replaced with a little phoenix thing, and the changes in the love story, the changes in because
Li Shang. I
said
that was it. That was it for me.
He was going to make a man out of me.
They did that for China.
I am upset.
Thing, right?
Yeah, they did that for China. That's the only reason they did that.
Right.
Except that this movie won't play in China. That's the other problem. So again, there are elements they tried to change to make it more acceptable in China, but it's not going to play. So they're going to end up in a position where that movie once word of mouth gets out here in the States, it might have a good initial weekend, but that would have been it. And I don't know when we've speculated and we've heard rumors and some people claim to know what's going to go on with Mulan, but
I heard it's indefinitely.
I haven't heard anything.
They pulled it. It's not even on the release schedule anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Well, none of that made it to. By the way, none of that made it to the hack they did on Disney Plus. None of that stuff's on the upcoming schedule. So and like I said, I haven't heard anything, and I usually hear some stuff about some of these things coming out. So, yeah, it's weird.
What about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because I know they just said
gonna be good. Yeah, that leak didn't change much. It just said fall. It didn't have a date, which is kind of funny because when you look at because they send out like things that look like fancy spreadsheets all the time, and somebody got a piece of that and it just said fall. I'm like, okay,
that's the last stockholders meeting. They made this big deal that it was going to come out in August and showing the footage. And
I don't know what's up with that project going on.
I'm sorry, Christy.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't figure out who said what. Too many people on the screen.
I just wanted to say, I thought that I had heard a rumor way back that they had to postpone it, not because of this so much as the fact that the plot has to do with possibly virus-related stuff. And I don't think that that's going to make it possible, if that's true, to air anytime soon whatsoever.
I don't see, but see, that's the problem with stuff like that, though, is everything has a virus or everything has something that has happened in history or what's going on. It's just pandering and it's stupid.
Oh, yeah. Pandering is so good on, SJWs love that stuff.
And I did hear I did hear tell that there were changes made to it, some late reshoots and stuff like that, and there's some elements that they wanted to put in, but again, it's being tightly controlled in a way that it's not even on their actual little spreadsheet that leaked the other day. So, but there's a lot of that stuff, guys. I mean, we are getting Mandalorian right on time, just
the
like
force. The
it's like-
force is female. Accept it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's scary.
But that's only for another 126 days, I think.
I had to say hi to Amber and Mance.
Yeah.
I know you got to chat to Mod. That's why I'm trying to end on time tonight so I can actually drop into that stream. Keepers of the Force. I think it's on Fatal's channel, right? Yeah, I think it's on Fatal's channel.
Well, CBS All Access is still going to release The Stand this year, and that's about a virus.
Hey, Lorena, I got to get jetting because I'm actually supposed to be over there, and it is on Fatal's channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to get over there. He actually requested that I stop in because he's worried that he's going to get hit with trolls tonight. So
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You are the man to be there, Tommy, definitely. So thanks so much for dropping by. I got to touch base.
Tommy, I'll see you over there.
Because I've got a ton of G.I. Joe comic books from like the 80s. I need to talk with you about that, man.
Oh, sounds cool. Congratulations again. And of course, always nice talking with all the fine people on the panel. Y'all take care now.
Get those toes, man. Get them toes.
I guess. Yep. Tommy just confirmed. Yes, on Fatal's channel.
In fact, CBS is going to screw The Stand up really bad.
Oh, sure.
And so I'm going to do my next book review is going to be The Stand. I have the full version, so I'm going to take clips and stuff of the things I think they're going to change, and show how it's just going to be garbage. It's going to be Star Trek. It's going to be all identity politics. There's race swapping. There's sex
Haven't they already done
swapping.
one movie? Didn't they do a movie of The Stand already?
And it was excellent.
They did the miniseries. Yeah, that was really
It was
good.
starring Gary Sinise and Molly Ringwald, and it was excellent. It
was
didn't need to be redone.
Yep, it was good. It was good.
What about since we're on the subject, if you don't mind, what do you guys think of the Dark Tower that they did with Matthew McConaughey and
It wasn't even anything like the story at all. Nothing like it.
Wow.
I mean, now I have a problem.
I like the movie. I haven't read the book though.
I have a problem with that series of books because on the very last page, the last thing that he writes, it made me throw it against the wall.
Hey,
But-
OG Star Wars. She says, popping in from yoga teacher training to say congrats, Lorena Creole. Thank
But
you.
they
so
try.
much.
Were you trying to train Brie Larson? For not making noises during yoga?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see that? She was doing yoga and
I refuse to watch that.
Oh, no, she's been working out.
and she
Yeah.
kept talking about her period. It's
Oh,
so
my God.
weird. It was the worst.
Is that the same video where she ended it with if you like it,
Yeah.
hit
If
the
you
like
like
and
it,
leave a
if you
comment.
don't like
If
it,
you don't like
keep it to
it,
yourself.
keep it
keep
to
your
yourself.
comments to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that video. It was that video. It's the one that Jeremy reacted to his channel a few days ago.
Right. All I
Yeah.
saw was the end of it. So anyway.
No, I saw some of it, not all of it. I saw the end, and I saw the part where she's like, I don't know, she mentioned her period. I'm like, why the hell do we need to know that? We don't need to know that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she has all the charm of a rusty drill bit entering your skull. So.
Yeah.
Or
I came in here specifically to tell you.
Hey, memes of destruction.
Hey, memes.
Oh, apparently I'm on time. Hey guys, what's going on?
And
Hey.
we're actually about to wrap up in a little bit.
Oh, congratulations on 500 subscribers, Lorena. May the force be with you.
Thank you so much, Beams. I appreciate it. Memes of destruction, guys. One of the coolest positive trolls here on the YouTube. I love his stuff, man.
Oh, I thank you.
Stuff is awesome. I'm sorry, Culture. What were you
Way
saying?
too positive. Oh, I was just saying the reason I stopped in was to congratulate you on getting to 500. And memes stole my thunder and took my wind and all kinds of other stuff.
You're welcome.
Whatever.
Well,
Kai MFS says congratulations. 500 Lorena. Sorry, I can't come through. I got a chance to see my nephew, so I headed elsewhere. No problem. Wanted to stop by and show some love. Well, thank you so much. We are actually gonna wrap up because Keepers of the Force is going to be at 9:30 on Fatal's channel, and I know Fatal has he's got something prepared, so I know some folks want to go over that. But before we do, I'm going to show folks we had to do a little bit of Florida today, so I just want to kind of go through these. So there is hurricane season. I have to keep an eye on it because I'm going to Florida in about a week and a half. Hey, K-Log, so good to see you. So people freak out. We don't really freak out in Florida. So here's our hurricane to-do list. The rest of the world is like, watch the Weather Channel, evacuation kit, buy batteries, buy water, watch the Weather Channel, some more, prepare the generator, board up the windows. Here's what we do. Buy as much alcohol as possible. We plan hurricane parties. We pray it hits on a work school day, which is preferable. We buy more alcohol. And then we make jokes about the hurricane's name. We make a theme playlist, like Rock You Like a Hurricane, and freak out when it's actually terrifying. So that's what to do.
That list may not necessarily be in order, though.
No,
quick question.
Usually do buy the alcohol, and then the party, and then and then go back.
Quick question. How do you plan hurricane parties?
It's kind of like a pop-up party. Usually there's that one person near you who is always going to host the party anyway. So you pretty much know who's on point for that.
Right.
Okay. Make sure there's a generator.
It's just like anywhere else,
Yeah. Yeah, who's got the good liquor and the generator and all the good stuff. But
and their barbecue didn't blow away. So
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Propane accessories.
If you have a trailer, chances are you're not hosting the hurricane party. Yeah.
Unless it's double wide, with the tie down straps.
That's true. So this dude, I have seen people do crazy stuff like this. It's just nuts. But he's also gator bait when he does that, so he might be a Yankee. He might be a Yankee. Why am I
better bring some marshmallows?
We don't run from hurricanes. We drink them.
Yeah, you can black out pretty quick when you had about 6 of those.
Oh, yes.
On Bourbon Street. I woke up in Panama City, Florida on Sunday afternoon and nothing but my boxers and my dog tag.
Terrible.
I had to borrow change from somebody on the beach just to call my first sergeant so I could get thrown in jail for 2 days. It was crazy. I had 3rd-degree sunburns.
Dang, dude.
That's insane.
Don't fall asleep up on the water.
I was stationed in Keesler. We went to New Orleans on a Thursday night. I woke up Sunday afternoon on the beach in Panama City, Florida. Nobody I'd gone out with around. They just left me there.
Yeah.
Pirates?
That was nice of them.
I didn't drink anymore after that at all. Never drink again.
The moment you just gave up, you just stopped drinking.
Good man.
Because I don't know what I did. There's like 3 days missing.
Dang. Yeah, those hurricanes are nothing. They're nothing to mess with. I've had them in New Orleans too. Yeah.
They're strong.
And then the last one here is Gordo's Cuban Cuisine. Come get smashed before your house.
There's a good one.
Some dark calories.
Oh, so yeah, oh my goodness. We've had I think a top of 35, 36 people in here and 72 likes. Holy crap. I don't think I've had that many on one stream before. So you guys are awesome. You guys in the chat, you are amazing. I can't thank you enough for your support in all of this.
I want to know. I want to know who the two Karens are.
Oh, Karen Prime. There's Karen. There's only one I know of is Karen Prime.
I think he's referring to statistics.
Ah.
I was gonna say
the numbers.
I don't think he was talking about the chat.
Couple of Karens out there.
Yeah, 73 likes and 2 Karens.
Yes,
Karens are people too.
Yeah, thank you for helping my algorithm, though. I appreciate that.
Love you.
You're a lot better than I do when I get a troll. When you and a couple of people, y'all are just like, thank you for helping my algorithm. Me, I'm just like, fuck off.
Girl, I had to get in somebody's ass on my oh God, which one is that one? The Nick Cannon video.
Yeah.
Somebody, you could tell they didn't read the they didn't watch the video, and they just went off. How can you, because minorities can't be oppressors and they can't be racist.
Oh, one of those.
I said, obviously, you didn't watch my video. So he said my video was asinine. I said, no, what's asinine is the fact that you didn't watch my video. But bless your heart, you need some therapy for that anger.
Well, nobody would ever make a mean comment on a video and not watch it. I mean, that would be like disingenuous.
Yeah, those same people who can't be racist can't use logic either. So.
Didn't somebody also say something about your blonde hair too?
Yes, they did. And Christy and Stig like ripped me.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Oh my God. Oh man, it was awesome. Oh, Culture, you got a story for us real quick?
Just for you. You can read it. I'm my voice is failing me.
This is terrible. Is this rarer than getting struck by lightning twice?
Culture, just wear one of these things.
Let me see. Let's check this out. Florida man once bitten by alligator is chomped by 8-foot shark while on vacation. Dang. So this was in Fort Misery. Yes, I have relatives that live there. Justin Steller was looking forward to relaxing in the Florida Keys, fishing, lobstering, swimming with his wife, kids, extended family, and friends until a shark bit him. You didn't know sharks were going to be there? Okay. So he's now got 24 stitches and a small limp after he tangled with an 8-foot lemon shark. He's glad he got away from that. Lemon shark.
What was his name?
Justin Steller.
See, they forgot to put Justin Snack Cake Scones. Somebody who's been bitten twice, they definitely earned the name of like Snack Cake.
I think I'd change my deodorant at that point.
Yeah, something that doesn't attract sharks
or alligators. Is he like rubbing himself with meat?
Probably, I don't know. Meat, chicken, crab juice.
Well, Lady Gaga had a meat dress.
I don't know. Sardine oil. I don't know.
Something.
That shark was like, that's my midday lunch right here.
Yeah. Eat a snack. Oh my gosh.
I almost said something really wrong.
My Uber Eats
really
are here.
Wrong.
Do we think Walton's best brew would attract or repel a shark?
Probably attract.
I don't know. I'm not a shark. I'm a scaly.
Oh, that's pretty freaking funny.
I learned something about that on Joe Rogan today. So.
Oh boy.
We'll have to ask him. Well, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you know that he was more popular than Alyssa Milano? And she's upset about it.
I did not, but I can't stand that heifer. So
yeah, she was throwing an absolute hissy fit. Josiah Rises was covering it the other day. She was throwing an absolute hissy fit, and I think at the very end, she got pissed off. And I'm mad that someone like Joe Rogan has more followers than I do.
Wait.
What's screwed up is I had a crush on her for most of my childhood.
A lot of people did, and then she opened her mouth on Twitter. And
she
stewed for.
Well, she's very similar age as I am, so
She is not charmed anymore, for sure.
She got freedom of speech.
yeah.
She does. She's entitled.
She will do things at least like sit down with Ted Cruz and have a conversation. She did that.
Yeah, she did. She did. I think it almost killed her, but she she
Well, a lot of them aren't even willing to do that now.
This is true. Oh my gosh. So this guy got bit by an alligator and a spider. Yeah, I think he earns the nickname Snack Cake. So we're gonna call him. So we're gonna say Snack Cake. We could think of this dude. Oh my gosh! How do you get bit by alligator? Or something?
Oh, memes. Nice mask.
Oh, why? Thank you. Some people are very unlucky. Sorry.
There's the Bane mask. And
Dude.
Jay says,
That's the worst.
"To get bit by Floridian next."
Yeah. Somebody who had some bath salts down there, they'll be chomping on him like lunch.
Wait, is it contagious?
Oh God!
Bath salt?
Oh, how's
Nah.
that Florida people attacking you? I don't know.
Possibly.
I'm part Florida.
Well, folks, we're gonna wrap it up here. We went about 7 minutes over, but we just we had to look at that Florida Man episode. Thank you all so much for coming. Again, you guys are awesome. Get me to 500 subs.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Hopefully you got a lot of watch time too now.
I hope so. I'm about a quarter of the way with watch time.
Well,
This
well deserved. Well
Like
deserved.
Robert
Well
said, you'll
deserved,
probably be
yeah.
at 650 by the end of the month.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
If
pretty
not
much
even
what
more.
Christy said too. I don't.
And I'm never wrong.
Yeah, she's not. As soon as
Yeah,
she says
right.
it, I just shut up because there's nothing I can. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Don't
I'm
bet against Christy, basically.
Not at all. Not at all. So thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Definitely subscribe to all these wonderful people who are up here on the panel. And again, thanks so much for coming. Take care of each other. Watch out for swamp ass. So wash your ass.
Wash your hands and wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.